Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is I, Bean Turtle, and today I have a Lost Sector guide for Excavation Site 12 on the EDZ. You can find this Lost Sector down here. The easiest way to get here is to spawn at the Gulch and then immediately turn around and sparrow over. This Lost Sector is super easy, super short, so you're going to be able to farm a lot of really good exotics today. If you happen to do this on the day this video comes out, it is chests today, chest pieces today. I'm currently farming for a Starfire protocol, but I noticed that this is an incredibly fast, like if you're doing it really quickly, a minute 50. So if we look at the card, today we have a solar burn, which is plus, I think it's either 25 or 50% damage, but it's a lot of solar damage. We have barrier and unstoppable champions and arc shields. Don't worry about the arc shields. I don't even think there is one. I'm actually serious about that. I don't even think there's an arc shield. So with that in mind, I am running unstoppable scout rifle with a vision of confluence. There are other scout rifles that you can run in this place, but this is one of my favorite scout rifles in the game, and I really like it. Other options, the Staccato 46 drops in the world loot pool right now. It's also a 180. Trusty from the Deepstone Crypt raid, and this one, if you got it from Zera Pleiades Corrector, is also a really, really good option. I'm also running Arbalist because it is the easiest way to take out barriers. It'll one-shot all barrier champions in low-level activities, including Grandmasters still, I think, even after the nerf. So that makes it an incredibly useful weapon to deal with anti-barrier champions, and it also does a lot of damage because of Disruption Break. It procs Disruption Break on itself, so you gain a 50% damage buff to kinetic damage after you pop a barrier shield. Also, to work with the Solar Singe, I am running a Solar Rocket. I'm running this Code Duello for the lasting impression damage. It makes it super easy to tear through the champions. They die almost instantly in conjunction with my fusion grenades. I'm using a lasting impression roll, but you could get away with chain reaction, vorpal, doesn't really matter. I'm also using auto-loading holster for ease of use, but you don't necessarily need that. That's just a personal preference thing. Other options, you could use Ascendancy, which is a seasonal weapon from a little bit back, and Hezen Vengeance actually has the exact same role. It's just in a frame that does less damage, unfortunately. What makes this so easy for me to completely walk over it is fusion grenades in particular, first of all. Fusion grenades, after the Solar 3.0 changes, explode twice when attached to their targets, so they do a huge amount of damage really quickly. Big burst damage. They literally hit for rocket damage with the Solar Singe right now. And so I'm eating those constantly. I'm doing Ember of Ashes for applying Scorch stacks. Ember of Eruption, your ignitions have an increased blast radius. Ember of Torches, your melee attacks make you radiant, so you gain a damage buff when you smack things with your snap. Ember of Combustion to make solar super kills ignite. That's actually an accident because I'm not going to get many well kills. I'm also running Well of Radiance for survivability, as well as extra damage from Radiance, which allows me to charge my Starfire protocol. When I am standing in a rift, an empowering rift, your fusion grenades have an additional or gain regeneration. It's really, really quick. You gain your fusion grenade back very, very quickly, like 5 or so shots of your scout rifle gives you a fusion nade back while you're standing in an empowering rift, and you're going to see me spamming them everywhere. You also gain a second charge for your Starfire from Starfire for your fusion grenade, which allows you to spam that as well. Overall, the modifiers are pretty easy. If you don't let your targets shoot you, there's not really much to worry about, but I would still run a solar resist in this form. Armor of the Dying Star from the artifact. It gives you damage resist from solar and void. Both damage types are in the lost sector, so this is perfect for this. And concussive dampener, because most of the damage you're taking is going to be explosive damage. Also, to make this nice and easy, classy restoration. You place your empowering rift, and you gain a massive healing buff. And then I'm also running Well of Life, which is a solar elemental well mod, that when you pick up a solar elemental well, you start gaining another ticking health buff that is independent of this. So this one gives you restoration, which is a solar 3.0 thing, and this gives you, quote, healing for 10 seconds. which allows you to just gain health passively through that time, which is really nice for staying alive. Another thing that would help is tier 10 resilience, because you get that 40% damage reduction, but I am not running tier 10 resilience, mostly because I am farming for another Starfire protocol, and then I'm working to make my build. Lastly, and very importantly, part of the reason why I've been able to get my wells in in about a minute 20 seconds or less is because of Ashes to Assets. The fusion grenades already give a huge amount of super energy, but Ashes to Assets gives a massive bonus to the amount you get, and it allows me to essentially get it back for pretty much nothing. A minute, 20 seconds or less on my Well of Radiance is really useful. Also, don't forget though, when you do your farming, put on an armorer mod on your ghost shell, because I believe that it allows you to control the stat spread of your armor pieces as they drop. I know they control stat spreads as you focus armor through umbral engrams, but I think they also allow you to kind of focus exotics as well. So keep that in mind. And with that, let's get right into it. So the first room in this lost sector is super easy. You just stun this guy, throw a fusion nade, stick him with a rocket. He should explode in right now. Yep, see, got the credit. And the door is open, just like that. Now there are going to be two champions right here. Alright, they are not here. Where are they? There's one, so let's just kill him. I'm going to sit in an Empowering Rift, so I gain my abilities back. So you'll notice now that everything I do is giving me ability energy. This guy is not cooperating. Sometimes the champions do not cooperate, unfortunately. He should explode. There you go. Now move forward. You just need to kill trash ads until that bubble disappears. Until this bubble disappears, and also you want to farm super energy from kills with either your scout rifle or your grenade, both of which provide super energy. If you're too fast, like I was this time, you will kill yourself with a fusion grenade. So back to what I was saying. If you were too fast, like I was that time, place an Empowering Rift and start to hit targets with that until you get your well. You should get your well by the end of the Empowering Rift. See, I did right there. Place your well, and just DPS the boss. You can pretty much ignore everything. If the Scions annoy you, kill them, but you don't really need to. Just focus the boss. I missed my rocket, bro. See, I'm getting, every time I shoot the guy, I'm getting grenade energy back, and he should fall over right here. Pop. And there you go. You're done right there, just like that. If it'll open the chest. Minute 51, and that was with a scuffed respawn. So there you go. You know, minute 51, you get an exotic chest piece, or whatever exotic it is down the line, but the modifiers will not change. I recommend for hunters to run Blade Barrage. You'll probably one-shot the boss, I'm not kidding. For Titans, I recommend running the Heart of Inmost Light build that I'm going to put out tonight. So lots of hammer spam. It'll be a lot of fun. So I hope this is helpful, and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.